Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about the land, the 1200 acres of land that was given to China Harbour Engineering Company. Now basically I want to ask you guys a question. Know that China Harbour Engineering Company has the land and they're ready to develop it. We're hearing all these concerns about the environment and the impact developing this land will have on the water supply for the area. And a lot of people are against developing the land. So I want to ask you guys a question. When the deal was being done back in the early 2000s, probably 15, 20 years ago, and the deal was for China Harbour Engineering Company to build a highway and the government give them land as a part of payment for building the highway. Why weren't these environmental concerns noted then? And if if developing this land is so detrimental to the environment, why did the government give it to China Harbour Engineering Company? Why would they give land away that's going to affect the water supply for Ocho Rios, a major tourist town in Jamaica? Duns River Falls, the number one attraction in Jamaica. Mammee Bay, Draxall. Why would they endanger those areas? More especially Duns River Falls. I don't think the government would have done that. Guys, what do you think? Now, every time you do a development, you cut down trees, interfere with the ecosystem, it will have some impact on the environment, yes. But I don't know if the way that it's being portrayed that it's going to destroy the watershed, and I don't think the government would have given away that land if it was so important. If all that would happen. Guys, do you think they would have done that? No. I'm going to read an article back in that was printed in 2014. Back in October 2014, NROC Managing Director Ivan Anderson told Parliament that the Chinese had set their sights on property at Roaring River St. Anne as part of the financing agreement to construct the highway. Then in May, Transport and Works Minister Dr. Omar Davies indicated that CHEC was interested in a 150-acre property near the highway in St. Anne, saying that the Chinese company would invest another US $500 million to build 2,400 hotel rooms. Davis did not name the property as Roaring River, but the location he identified as situated west of Ocho St. Anne suggests that it was. Director of Technical Services at NROC stated that the 1,200 acres due to CHEC could be used for housing, hotels, and other development that the operators believe could generate added traffic for the tolled highway. So the land was identified. Everybody knew it was that land that is now causing the problem. Now, the government, let's just go through a quick history. Trans-Jamaica Highway started to build the highway from Kingston to Ocho Rios. They ran into problems. And China Harbour Engineering Company, the fifth largest contractor in the world, came and said, we will build a highway, we will pay for it, we will pay back the government and Trans Jamaica the money they spent to start the highway, and we will finance the entire project. The government said great because they needed the highway. The highway project had stalled. And China Harbour Engineering Company said, give us a 50-year concession to collect toll to pay back for the building of the road and give us 1,200 acres of land by the highway. The government said yes. The land was later transferred to to China Harbour Engineering Company with a clause in it that said if China Harbour Engineering Company does not develop the land within a certain time period, I think it was 25 years, I'm not 100% sure, but if that land is not developed within a certain time period, the land goes back to the government of Jamaica. So the government said China Harbour Engineering Company had to develop the land. The land could not be sold, it could not be used to guarantee a loan, it had to be developed. So why would they put all those stipulations in the agreement if developing this land is going to cause so much problems? I'm not sure, guys. What do you think? No, China Harbour Engineering Company built the highway. I think it was bringing China Harbour Engineering Company to Jamaica was one of the best things ever done for Jamaica. Now, the, they had to give them the land to as part of the agreement. But to give them the roaring river land that would be so detrimental to the environment if developed. That part I don't get. I don't think the government would have endangered, as I said earlier, Ocherios, Mammee Bay, Duns River Falls. I don't think so. I don't know if something changed from the time that the land was given and now they're ready to develop, to meaning that the environmental risk changed from no risk back when the agreement was signed to a major risk today. I don't know if that happened. But, guys, what do you think? Let me know. Leave your comments in the section below. But it's a problem now because China Harbour Engineering Company wants to develop the land because if they don't develop it, they lose it. And the environment and NEPA hasn't signed off on permission for them to develop the land. And there's something else I want to ask you guys because a lot of people are very knowledgeable about these things. When you're transferring land, so let's say the Roaring River land is being transferred to China Harbour Engineering Company. No environmental impact is done. You don't need permission from NEPA if it's protected land. If it's land essential to the watershed, you don't need permission from any government entity to transfer that land. It can be just transferred. For instance, I mean, I'm not sure. Would you need any government? Would you need NEPA approval? Would you need anything to transfer land as important as this? So if anybody knows, you can leave a comment in the section below. But guys, leave your comments in the section below. Do you think the government should have given that land if it's so important to the environment to China Harbour Engineering Company? And alright guys, leave your comments in the section below. Alright guys, have a good day.